Murray out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's MP in at the small forward. And for the Clippers, out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Harden in at the 1. And looking back at the group stage of the NBA Cup, these were two of the best in the West.
Yeah, these teams have been outstanding in the Cup. They're playing with confidence. Two of my favorites to win this thing, so something has to give.
Let's go cross-court to hear more about the season MP has put together.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's been shooting lights out all year long. He's now made the second most triples ever in a season. And, you best believe it, no shot is out of his range. Guys?
Well, he is a real flamethrower. Thanks. Let's go to the sideline now to hear more about that amazing performance MP had.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world." And it was so much fun to watch, guys.
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. Here's Leonard, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, one thing we're seeing with both teams in Los Angeles, managing the contract lengths of their aging veterans with an eye toward free agency in the next few summers. With Paul George leaving the Clippers, for the Lakers, LeBron James perhaps eyeing the door here, not everyone is happy with the approach. They're sticking to it for now.
Taking that long view approach. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Beal against Hardaway. Pocket 6. Jones, no luck.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
A 3 from MP. And again, Denver with the triple.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Outside Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
And here's MP for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Harden gets the bucket.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
MP outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist. MP's got 17 now.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 6. MP against Leonard. And the rejection by MP. To the paint. Here's Murray. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Clippers won with a whole new group out there. Big group substitution here for Denver. Valanciunas is checked in for Jokic. Peyton Watson comes in for Aaron Gordon. Christian Brown's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Bruce Brown in for Jamal Murray. Now MP. Jonas Valanciunas missing from long range. And that one's good. MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Paul missing.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
MP, good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Ball left side. Batum for three. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Denver leading by 10. And here's MP for three. And again, Denver with the triple.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And the wide open shot from Paul. And taken away by Brown. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Here's Paul. 9-point game his last outing. "15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Lopez. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so it's the Denver Nuggets riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open. For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Brook Lopez. And it's Leonard in for Brown. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And MP subbed in for Johnson. And this summer, Carmelo Anthony inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. The former 3rd overall pick by Denver back in 2003.
And he played 7.5 seasons with the Nuggets, his longest stretch with any team, representing them 4 times in the All-Star game.
And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Harden out there with Chris Paul. And it's Zubac in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Harden to pass to Leonard. Over Brown. Kawhi Leonard battles for 2.
Some contact there, but Leonard with the strength and focus to finish the play.
And here's MP for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. Paul kicks to Leonard. Back to Paul. Puts up a 3. Denver grabs the miss. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for them. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
Jones checked in for Los Angeles. Bradley Beal comes in for James Harden. Denver also making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Peyton Watson. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Christian Brown. And it's Bruce Brown in for Murray.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
The Nuggets leading by 6. And here's MP for, and again for 3.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
You know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
A 3 from MP. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills.
Paul passes to Leonard. Leonard finagling one in close.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Down low, and Jokic slams it in.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Paul kicks to Jones. Outside Leonard. Leonard forces it through inside.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jokic with his screen on Leonard to the middle. Stolen by Zubac. A three ball. That one misses. And we've reached halftime in this one. Denver on top, up 8. And we'll be back with you right after this. 52.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the detail.
They're getting good looks from range. That's been the key.
But they also hit a bunch of contested threes, playing with great confidence.
And time for a look here at how the... And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
So on the floor for Denver. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's MP in at the 3. Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
Jokic, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Jokic just got his second bucket of the night. Beal, the pass to Leonard. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
MP looking around to the inside. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Leonard, that's for 2. Misses the jumper.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
Beal drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. Beal's got 7 points.
Once Beal gets going on the bounce, it's almost an automatic 2-point.
MP outside. Gordon finds Hardaway. Here's MP. Back to Hardaway. Off target from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Denver leading by 13. And here's MP. Yet another bucket.
An incredible performance tonight, folks. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet.
Connects again from distance.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that 403 is the goal.
Leonard, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's now 22 points for Leonard. A 3 from MP. Harden grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 17. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Kicks it out to Leonard. A putback. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP dishes to Gordon. MP, that's for 2. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. MP's got 55.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Peyton Watson comes in for Gordon. Christian Brown's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
No good from Valanciunas. Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Paul kicks to Brown. Here he goes. Back to Paul. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Paul's got 5 now.
You know, Paul is smart with his shot selection. He only takes what he likes.
MP passes to Valanciunas. On the wing, MP. Good! Another from 3.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That 3 moving him into history.
You can feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now stands alone. Alone at the top of the list.
And I didn't think anyone would touch Curry's record for threes, but here we are. MP has done the unthinkable. What an incredible season.
And we're back. Last quarter, the record for most three-pointers in a single season was surpassed. Group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Derek Jones comes in for Brown. Leonard, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Beal subbed in for Paul. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. MP's checked in for Johnson. Hardaway is subbed in for Christian Brown. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love...
Another bucket! Wow!
He has tied the mark for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game being able to score so effortlessly. Oh!
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam.
MP looking solid from there.
Clippers trail by 18. Now Zubac. Harden outside. Kawhi. The 20-foot jumper. Good.
We're seeing the offensive side. why tonight. One of the all-time great two-way players.
Takes the three, and MP with the basket on the assist by Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
The shot by Beal, no good. Pass to Jokic. Outside Hardaway. The three from MP. And again, Denver with the triple.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Denver.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well, a big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Pass to Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Jones looking to end the run. And the shot falls short this time. The clock now can just run out for the Nuggets. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Harden scanning the floor. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And this victory locks them in for the West semifinals of the NBA Cup tournament.
And you can tell the competition is getting fierce, right? Only 4 teams remaining on the road to winning that NBA Cup.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Earlier today, your coach said that champions play like champions before becoming champions. No rings for tonight's win, obviously, but was your effort tonight, particularly on the glass, inspired by his words?
Oh yeah, coach is always right.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific work as always, Dom. You never fail to impress. Thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. See you next time.
MP right here.
Right here. Thank you. Whenever thoughts go when you think about your accomplishment?
To Vermont. To all those winters that seemed like they never end. I remember shooting in the cold, in the dark. Shooting till I couldn't feel my fingers. Shooting till I reached the point where I'd never have to be out in the dark, in the cold again. Looks like I've made it.
MP out here breaking the single season.